Dear students, we'll continue to learn about the basics of organizational behavior. In the previous classes, we studied the fundamental constituents and the fundamental assumptions of organizational behavior, and now hope we are getting more and more knowledge about the organizational behavior. And now, today, we will be studying the topic contributions of various disciplines to OB. Contributions of various disciplines to OB means disciplines means subjects. We know that and we are aware OB organizational behavior is not a subject by itself. This subject is of recent origin because after the psychology developed that and a managerial concept also on the basis of human resource developed, then the theory of the organizational behavior became very important in the managerial aspects. Now we should know and be clear that organizational behavior subject is not by its own. It has taken information and it has taken its material from different subjects. Therefore, organizational behavior subject or a discipline is framed by taking the information and material from different other disciplines or subjects. So, let's see in this class what are those subjects which have contributed to the organizational behavior, or what is the relationship between organization behavior and other subject, with all subjects organization behavior are the link or connection. Let's move. So here is a chart, and this chart gives you all details which subjects are connected and what that subjects had contributed, and what are the what you call aspects, because in our this one you said basic elements that we are going to study in the organization behavior, which is the elements that has framed, and how the organization subject has come up. You see now what is the subject: psychology, social psychology, sociology, anthropology. These are the main subjects which contributes to the organization behavior. We are aware and we know that first is psychology, second is social psychology and sociology. These both are different, but at the same time one. We can say sociology or social psychology, because in the sociology there is a part. In the psychology, various there are different branches. One branch, then there is a subject called anthropology. Now, what we have to see is the contents. See, from the psychology, these many contents it has taken. Just to tell you: learning, motivation, personality, emotions, perception, training, leadership effectiveness, job satisfaction, individual decision making, performance appraisal, attitude measurement, employee selection, work design, work stress. See, these are all the concepts that are included in the psychology subjects, and same we are going to study in organizational behavior. And where we are studying, because see, I have said the organizational behavior subject has a four parts. So in that one is individual. See, now these matters are of individual, where we are studying the individual behavior. There we are making a study of these things. Then social psychology. So behavioral change, attitude change, communication, group processes, group decision making. Then sociology, communication, power, conflict, intergroup behavior. These are all aspects which affect the group. So these are also we have taken from social psychology. Then some are from sociology. There are some aspects which directly influence the organization. They are formal organization theory, organizational technology, organizational change, organizational culture. These are all of sociology aspects, and that is directly refers in the, and that also dealt in the organizational behavioral subjects which are taken from the sociology. Then there is a anthropology, comparative values, comparative attitudes, cross cultural analysis, organizational culture, organizational environment, power. These are all of anthropology, this one, and they are of some are touching the group, and some are for the organization. So this is a chart. So I hope that we are going to study all these aspects. Now we see each contribution of each subject. So, psychology. The contribution of psychology is worth noting in organizational behavior. The objective of psychology is to study, forecast, and monitor the behavior of human beings and animals. The concepts of psychology which are applicable to organizational behavior are perception, personality, leadership, motivation, values, learning attitudes, and job satisfaction. Psychology is helpful in providing knowledge of individual behavior and interpersonal behavior. As I have said, that most of the individual behaviors are studied and interpersonal behaviors are studied in psychology. And psychological subjects such as perception, emotions, personality, leadership, motivation, values, learning, attitudes, and job satisfaction. They are all we are going to study in the organization behavior. Therefore, these many topics of the psychology are taken in our subject organization behavior. Therefore, there is a close connection between psychology and organization behavior. They are related. Yes. Next, sociology. So, another subject. These are separate independent subjects as such. We must be aware that sociology is a different branch that is existing from many years, and psychology also many from now. I think 80, 90 years old subject. So, sociology, there has been significant contribution of sociology to organizational behavior. The study of human beings in group is being done in sociology. The contribution of sociology to organizational behavior comprises of group dynamics, organization theory. You see, these are mostly affecting the group dynamics, organization theory, teamwork, organization design, communication, organization change, power, politics, and intergroup conflicts and group behavior. You see, most of the aspects that are related to the group and group behaviors are dealt in the subject called sociology, and those sociology subject contents are taken into the organizational behavior. So now we are aware now whatever individual aspects are there, most of them are taken from the psychology, and whatever the aspects that are related to the group are taken from the sociology. So let's say which next subject. So next is a social psychology. It is a branch of the psychology. So we cannot consider that yes, social psychology there is a separate subject. It is a combination of psychology and sociology. Therefore both are included. So social psychology is a combination of psychology and certain notions of sociology. So both. Therefore, for us, main contributions are from psychology and sociology. This social psychology is a branch itself of those subjects, and from these subjects also some matters are taken to our subject organization behavior. Its contribution to organizational behavior consists of attitude change, how the attitudes in the group organization culture changes, communication processes, group process, and group decision making. All these aspects are of social psychology, and that are taken and implemented in the organization behavior subject. So let's move to the next. So next subject is one of the important subject, we can say, that is anthropology. So anthropology subjects, anthropos, you might have studied. Anthropos means human being. Log means study. Study of human being. This subject, because many of you have not heard at all what is anthropology. For it may be a very new word. That's why I am explaining you. Anthropology means study of human beings. So everything of the human being studies. Why the human beings are existing, what is the what you call the purpose of human being, how he has come up to this world, that all study. So the studies of society for the purpose of understanding the human beings and their activities are being carried out in anthropology. See, human beings activities majorly, and why, what is the existence of a human being, that's a major question, and that will be studied in anthropology. The contribution made by anthropology to organizational behavior include cross culture, comparative values, comparative attitudes, organizational culture, and organizational environment. So these are the concepts that are studied in the anthropology, and those same concepts we are going to study in the organizational behavior. Therefore there is a close link between the anthropology as well as in the organizational behavior, because organizational behavior make a study of the anthropology, and I could say that it is one of the main aspect anthropology, because anthropology is making a study why one should work, what is the activities of human being. And in the organization also, that's basically organization culture, organization citizenship behavior, employee engagement, employee involvement, these all concepts based on the anthropology. So then we have another political science. So political science is a subject separate, we know that, which deals with the political affairs, the study of predicting and managing the individual behavior and group behavior in the political environment is being done in political science. We know that we can't live without the politics. So politics is a part and parcel of every organization and parts of every individual. So we are marching with the politics. Its major contribution to organizational behavior contain structuring a conflict, allocation of power, and political behavior. So there is a subject in our there is a chapter in our subject organizational behavior, power and politics. You must be knowing. So how to give a power, whom to give, and what is the politics behind the power, that concept is taken from the political. There is no much contribution of the political science subject. At the same time, we can't deny that political science subject is connected with the organizational behavior. There is little contribution from the political science subject also to our subject organizational behavior. I hope now you understand that organizational behavior is not an independent subject. It has nothing to do with by its own. It has taken content from all other subjects and made a one subject. So it is like a, what you call, sandwich. So it has taken a little from there, and assembled together. So it is an assembled subject, not the independent subject, organizational behavior. But as we are studying for the sake of this one organizational culture and all, so aspects are put together and making a study. Therefore, it is one of the important subject. So then this is another important subject, and at present it is taking a major prevalent. We never thought of, I think, before 1990, nothing regarding technology we were speaking much, but after 1990 and after 2000, and now at recent, we speak a lot of regarding technology, and therefore technology is also connected in the organization behavior, because the behavior depends on the technical, because you know now the recent origin subject, you have just studied in your previous semester, artificial intelligence. See, most of the works in the this one organizations are carried out by the artificial intelligence, and artificial intelligence, how to use that, people should know. Therefore the handling capacity and expertise of the employees is very much important. Therefore technology has an impact on the organization and organizational behavior. The application of knowledge is known as a technology. Technology has a direct impact on human behavior as it influences job designs, relationship between employees, machinery, organizational structure, and working styles of employees. The role and contribution of technology to organizational behavior comprise perception, work environment, communication, and teamwork. So you are very clear that today communication most of the times takes place over the technology. Therefore technology has a greater influence in the organization on the behavior of employees. So not only that, see now CC cameras are installed in every organization, so that has impact. Earlier one supervisor was appointed and supervisor was looking after. Today supervision work is done by the technology, attendance and all, everything is taken by the biometrics, and everything is controlled in the organization through the technology. Therefore controlling aspects, then other working aspects, so everything, most of the things are technical. Therefore technology has an influence on the behavior of the human being as well, so as well as organization culture. Therefore that link is created between this technology and organizational behavior subject. Information technology has also made outstanding contribution to organization behavior, which includes team dynamics, then decision making. In the decision making, technology aspects, communication, as I said already, then knowledge management. Knowledge management is one of the main aspect of the organizational behavior. See, knowledge is there in every human being, knowledge is there in the organization. How you are managing that, and knowledge management could be done by using the technology. That's therefore technology is of high importance in the organizational behavior. Therefore one aspect I could say here, that technology and organizational behavior are of a recent connection, and they are going on very powerfully, because the effectiveness of the organization could be possible because of the technology, and human beings more and more leaned towards the technology can do the wonders. Therefore technology has a greater part in the organization behavior. This is of the recent content of the technology is taken. Now you see in the commerce, this one studies itself, MCOM, I am very clear that in 2017 e-commerce was introduced in the Bangalore University. Till then, e-commerce was not there. See, till then technology was not touched in the syllabus of the MCOM. Now, in the 2020, they introduced artificial intelligence. See, two subjects of the technology have come in the commerce. That means to the business, these technical aspects more and more getting inserted, and more technical aspects are getting inserted. The organization behavior also becomes technical oriented, and human beings should know more and more of technology. So these are the basics of. Then finally I can say this is a major role and major part is a subject management. Organization behavior means what behavior is that you are managing. As I have said in the introduction, first we have taken mainly from content, for the sake of the management content we have taken from psychology, sociology, social psychology and anthropology. From there, then little aspects from political science. Now technical aspects added. Now, but what major aspect is ours is management. So now these subjects and management we have merged, so that we have a subject called OB, organizer behavior. Management is the art of getting things done through people. I am sure that you know definitions of management, so many. Just to brief you, management is getting things done to people. Why I am stressing this word is people, because we are studying the behavior of the people. We are not studying the behavior of the machinery. We are not studying the behavior of the building or the land. Rather, we are studying the behavior of the people. Therefore, people are more important, and that's why we are stressing here. Management is the art of getting things done through the people. So whatever is to be done, it has to be done through the people. Therefore we can't deny the behaviors of the people. So the contribution of management to organization behavior include decision making, leadership, communication, organization, motivation, so predicting behavioral requirements of organized strategies, and meaning of the behavior towards strategic requirements. All things that we are studying in the management. So managing the people is there. The concepts that we are studying in the management, managing the people, is also a part of organizational behavior. Hope now you get it. See how organizational behavior subject is formed. It is not of independent, rather even the main content from management is taken. Then some aspects even from the economics. So economics is an independent subject, nothing to do with that. Okay, the economics has shared its information with other subjects, no doubt in that. There is a link between economics and many more subjects of the world today. At the same time, so economics has a little connection even with the organization behavior, because behaviors are based on the economics. So money matter, money can't be left anywhere. So economics is defined as a science which carries out the study of human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means having alternative uses. See, behaviors change depends on the availability of the resources. Scarce resources are there. How to use that is all matter of economics. Its contribution to organization behavior includes motivation, decision making and learning. These are aspects. Not a much contribution from the economics for the organizational behavior, because in the organizational behavior we are studying more of the behavioral aspects. Group and individual behaviors we are making a study. Therefore, some aspects from the economics also are related. So here I will be closing today's class, a link between organizational behavior and other subjects, and I hope that you have understood that organizational behavior subject has taken a topics from different subjects such as psychology, sociology, anthropology, social psychology, then technology, then management and the economics, and little from the political science. So there is a link, so be clear that organization behavior is a theoretical subject and not an independent subject, rather dependent subject on many other main subjects for its information. So I hope now you have understood the contributions of other disciplines to the organizational behavior. I request all the students to download these videos that which I am sending you every day, so that you have some material, and be clear that I will not be supplying you any kind of the notes or any other material for your studies. I believe that whatever content that I am sharing with you through the PPTs is more than sufficient. Please, my PPTs are not more than 20 to 25 minutes, maximum half an hour I am sharing you. Every day, a kind of 20 to 20, 30 minutes you can spend in any way, there is no problem. Please don't waste your time. Go through, make the notes so that you can learn better, and you can have what you call more knowledge about the organizational behavior. I am stressing again and again, organizational behavior as subject is more important, not from the subject point of view, not from the study point of view, not from the examination point of view, not for the your MCom degree, rather for your life. Therefore, give more concentration to this subject. Thank you.